una dey. I want just quickly read some certain things here. This one in 2018, where we will say Boko Haram in Nigeria split over leadership. 2016, another group came up. They called themselves IS, and that group was led by Abu Musab Banawi. He was now the new leader of the faction of Boko Haram. I will also remember, I'm just trying to drive to work while I give you now the gist, So we also remember Abubakar Shekau came out and said he's still the leader of Boko Haram. A lot of people, after 2 or 3 months, discover he was still in charge. So we now accept that he is still the leader. But that group has been creating havoc too. And a lot of people have said that that group was more organized, more refined, more educated than Abubakar Shekau. So why this was going on, there have been that rift. Then the herdsmen also emerged. The herdsmen are there too. The banditry are also there. We might agree that 50% of the herdsmen are foreigner. They are people from the Sahel. I made a video about that too. How they were driven from Algeria. They came down to northern Mali. They were trying to make trouble in Mali. The government have to drive them back. So they are living in the northern part of Mali, a little bit outside. We all know that the Sahel is like a dry land. There is really nothing to do there. And most of them are nomadic tribe, moving from one place to another. That's for that. Now let's talk about Abubakar Shekau death. This is the 3rd time or the 4th time we are hearing that he's dead. That is why I don't believe. Is it another story that he is dead? So let's keep that observed. The fact is, there have been a rift. There have been an issue of power struggle. So what happened was it last year in 2019? There was an acclamation that the bandits, the herdsmen, and the Boko Haram should come together. When I heard it, that was what gave me the impression that the government is the one sponsoring the terrorists or terrorism in the north. Because a strong member of government was the one urging them to come together. But Abubakar Shekau did not, because he has gained a lot of power now, a lot of connection too. He has the backing of people from the Middle East. We are not sure who they are, but the amount of money that was coming in. We want to think it's one of those rich Arab oil producing states in the Middle East. And if you look their weapon, most of their weapons are from France. And France has a vast interest in Africa, a negative interest. France is one of the problems of Africa. We will talk about that in some other issue. So they were urging all of them to come together. A top-ranking federal government member was urging all of them to come together. Okay. But Shekau did not. Then what happened? They now try as much as possible. Every man has a weak point, or every man has a prize. Shekau had so much love for Mohammed Yusuf. That is the founder of Boko Haram. I think his name is Mohammed Yusuf. He has so much respect for that man. In fact, he was his idol. What they did now was to make his son, Mohammed Yusuf's son, the head of IS. It now developed to ISAP. It was now ISAP, something Islamic State, something, I don't know. ISAP. Google it out, you will find out. The son of his mentor was now the head. I'm coming to how we were told his death happened. They said he came, they arrested him, he didn't want to agree on some certain things. Instead of agreeing, he blew himself off. I want to believe that if it is true that he is dead, which I doubt, he was betrayed by Yusuf's son. Because we heard from our intelligence that they have met on 2 other occasions. But it's like he did not want to buy down. He was just head-bent about his own cause. So what I think happened, if it is true that he's dead, probably this boy, who is the son of his mentor, let me use that word, went to him, tried to talk him over. And when they see that he did not come over to their terms, he was betrayed. That is exactly what I think happened. If it is true that he is dead, it's not as if they were fighting like what they tell us. He exploded a bomb. If you, a well-prepared military man, or once you have captured your target, the first thing you should do is you disarm him. You check him, see if he has a jacket on and other stuff. Well, so they did not. On Saturday, normally traffic is not too much here, but because the sun is out, everybody want to be in the streets. So let's just see how we'll maneuver here. All right, thank you, Bob. So, if it is true that he's dead, he was betrayed, probably by the son of Yusuf. But I still let us watch. It is true that they wanted all of them to come together. It is true he had even went and attacked the IS because they entered his territory to kidnap some certain people. That was 2019 or 20. He was having clash with these people. So maybe that was why they just he didn't bite to their terms, because what they want to do is they are trying to, the federal government now has biting more than what they can chew, so they are trying to reorganize this group to make them a little bit more useful to their purpose. So probably that was why he was killed, if it is true. Today I was watching the news, the burial ceremony of the Army Chief of Staff. I've said it before, go back to my video and watch it. How do we know who is Boko Haram in the military? How do we know who is not? How do we know who is the herdsmen? How do we know who is not, when they have taken all these people into the military? I believe the Army Chief of Staff was assassinated. That is the truth. Just the same way he is not dancing to the whims and caprices of some cabal. He is not dancing. The nation is crying, change the Chief of Staff, change. They didn't want to change. At the end of the day, because of the pressure from people, he was changed. He has not even stayed up to 6 months, I guess, when this thing happened. So that is why, me personally, I am saying this country should be split. You know why? If we didn't split, we restructure everything, now come back, everybody is happy. How do you clean up this mess? How do you clean up this mess? I watched a video once. A military man, he's a low-ranking guy, confessed how his colleagues were speaking Hausa, planning against the military that they were in. He said they didn't know. I think the guy is from the east or so. They didn't know he understands perfect Hausa. They were speaking. So the military has been adulterated. So what do we do now? So let's see, okay, let's free. So what do we do now? That's the question. So we are happy that this channel is growing. I want to use this, I don't want to mention him, but I want to use this video to thank my brother from Canaria who keeps supplying me with information from Nigeria. I also want to thank Idrissa from Abuja. He keeps supplying us with videos and information. We also want to thank one of our guys from Dubai. You keep updating us, on issues in Dubai, yeah. So anyway, I will try as much as possible to leave my fans some 5 minutes, because I'm approaching my work now. So I'll just leave you guys with 5 minutes to see where I work, how it is. You discover that we come here and we do odd jobs. We'll work as forklifter, that's the driver for forklift. We'll work as loader in the factory. Don't block me, man. We've worked as even steward, I've even worked as a security guard, man. What have we not done? Just to make ends meet, But the good part of it is that the jobs are here. There might not be the job you're qualified for, but the jobs are here. If I leave this job now, I bet you in a month I will get another job. But the reason I like this job is it gives me time to study. You know, I go to class, I study online, I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is enough. You know, it gives me time to study. It gives me time to take care of my boys, no? I take them to school. I bring them back, you know. Normally, my videos are not long, but I just want to show you to get a view of where I worked, you know, just a little glance of it. Then I will off the video when we get to my workplace. I've been held down by the traffic lights. There's a construction of the road going on here. So you discover roads are always being maintained. They maintain roads year and year and year and year. That is how it is. That is the maintenance culture that is here. You know, I read some information about a bridge in America. I'm not sure of the state. Because of a crack, the engineer was fired. The engineer was fired because of the crack. You know, the engineer was fired. He should have seen that crack, because every year or every X time you have to go review the bridge. You know, there was a local government chairman in Oyo or Osun State or something like that, who built a bridge that did not last for 24 hours. You know, those are the things that we are telling our people that we should improve on. We should try as much as possible to improve on it, man. We should try as much as possible. It's not as if we love this country too much. It's not as if we love this country too much. But we are happy here. We are happy here because the future, it's lots more brighter here. As long as you do the right thing, the future is lots more brighter. And that's why most of us are here. It's not as if we love it too much. But when you know, there's this saying that if you cannot have the best, then what you have becomes the best. For me, Nigeria is the best, but I can't have it. I can't have it. You know, you finish school, you don't get a job, you know, things are, you finish school, you don't get a job, things are a little bit like that and like that. So what do? You know? So that's that, man. Yeah, I'm arriving at the premises now. So I want to use this opportunity to ask all my fans out there, subscribe to Ini TV. Ephraim Naruna, Emafidon Idusugi TV. We are global and social commentators. So like our video too. I'm in the car park now. So as we used to say, stay calm, stay safe, and stay blessed. Thanks.